Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. Time to catch up on things for the WWE SmackDown review for March 27, 2026. Right, the last thing I did was last week's Raw, not the one that just passed, but the one before that. So now I got to do SmackDown, and then I'm gonna go over Raw over this and let you guys know what I think. As always, I'm still kind of disappointed a little bit that I don't have the time to put as much effort into this, like like the topic videos and the live streams. But I do still keep up with news and watch everything that's pretty much going on. I just don't have this much time for this. But hey, at least there's some people out here that still watch my reviews and at least, get my ideas of what I think was happening. But we just gonna go over the main headline, and we're just gonna skip over that because we're gonna talk about that at the end. We're gonna start with Matt Cardona got payback on Randy Orton after suffering a brutal beatdown last week by hitting the Viper with a microphone. Now, honestly, this was just a cheap way to kind of get Matt Cardona over, which is kind of stupid because it's like you already didn't build him to begin with. And anybody knows Randy was just going to destroy him anyways. Like, come on, Randy is going to WrestleMania. Why would a Matt Cardona beat a Randy Orton? This is just dumb. This is just dumb. Like, I mean, just think about this. Last week, this man can get his arm broke, get all jacked up, but next week he comes back as if the arm was not even hurt or broken, really, and can just come right in the ring and just hit you in the head, and you don't do nothing, but you just broke this man's arm, and RKO'd him last week. This is just a dumb way to just repeat something. There's nothing for Randy to do, pretty much. And they don't want Cody to do anything. So they're like, here, go here, Matt Cardona, hit him with the mic. All right, get him in the ring. And then Randy just wrecked them the whole match pretty much. And that was the main event. Nikki Bella and Brie Bella defeat Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. They only won because of a distraction. And I guess this is just kind of obvious because, the Bellas just got back together. So I guess this is obvious, even though it's now a fatal four-way. And I find this to be wrong booking by Mr. H, Triple H, because it's like every time it seems like these minorities get these belts, these tag belts, they get thrown in these fatal four-ways, these triple threats. I remember when Jade and Bianca had it, like they kept getting in triple threats and stuff. Like, I don't remember this happening to Alexa and Charlotte. I don't remember this happening to Rhea Ripley and EO. They wasn't getting in no triple threats, fatal four ways. Like all of a sudden now, Nia Jackson, and notice Nia and them been damn near putting up that belt every dang week too. Just DQs every time. They're not even beating people clean. He don't even want them winning clean with the titles. It's just DQ, 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 and then okay, here's a fatal four way. What? Wow. The Motor City Machine Guns share a tense moment with Fraxium. Don't know what happened there. Don't know. Danhausen curses Kid Wilson. Oh, Lord. This Danhausen dude. This is just getting obvious what is going on. It's kind of funny, but come on, dude. You got to be on all the shows, and he's just not going to wrestle, right? In AEW, I could have sworn this man wrestled. This dude don't wrestle at all. He just go around cursing people. Okay, what something bad going to happen to him. What he do? Sami Zayn drops Trick Williams. So Trick Williams just get dropped by Sami Zayn. Y'all better watch out for this Sami Zayn Trick Williams match, man, because Trick has already been getting booked to look extremely weak since he's been here, and he's not really won no real important matches since he's been here. I mean, just think about this. Trick Williams ain't won no U.S. title or nothing. He ain't getting nothing. But Sami Zayn was sitting around doing nothing and gets to win back a title he just had like 5-6 months ago. And then he gets to challenge you at WrestleMania for the title, but you been here for months trying to do shit, Trick, and you ain't won nothing. This is ridiculous. Rhea Ripley defeats B-Fab by disqualification. This is just trash. Let's just give Rhea Ripley an easy match that she's going to win. B-Fab is not going to win. They're just trying to make Rhea Ripley look like she's going against all odds and overcoming all odds. I've been saying this for the longest. They only put Rhea with EO to just destroy EO's charisma and her character and the fact she was over. Ever since Rhea abandoned her, since they lost the titles, notice nothing has been happening with Io. Nothing. I mean, nothing important has been happening with Io. And Io versus Asuka in WrestleMania is just a slap in the face, really. It's just disrespectful and just goofy because now none of them are doing nothing. Now watch how Rhea ends up winning against all three of these girls. And you never know. Me Chin and B Fab could just turn on Jade. You know that could happen too. Because they were getting beat down by her constantly. So it wouldn't be surprised if she just turned on them. Like they just turned on Jade, which would give Rhea the upper hand. Because I could see some stuff like that happening too. Where just at the last moment, oh, they turn on Jade. Jade sits there, looks crazy, and then Rhea whoops her ass. And then you never know. They might do a Rhea Jade too. Anyways, it ended in DQ. They just came in the ring, beat her up, just acting like a bunch of ratchets. They basically got them acting like coming in, beating them up, jaded, stand tall. It's clearly 3 against 1. Couldn't just have Jade and Rhea fight head up 1-on-1. Nope, gotta have 2 other women with her just so that can make her look like she weak as hell when she do get over. This shit is crap. We know Rhea is just gonna win in WrestleMania. This is one of the first WrestleManias I ever seen where I really have not much of an interest in it. And then you gotta buy ESPN for $30-something, which don't nobody really want. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a low view WrestleMania, definitely. Now, if they put it on Netflix or something, I bet you more people will watch it. But they're extremely greedy. So, Jelly Roll defeats Kid Wilson. We should have known this was gonna happen. Wins with a choke slam. Yeah, when I was watching this match, I've heard a lot of people say this, and I agree with these people because when I was watching this match, I honestly I felt the same way as what a lot of people were saying because a lot of people were saying like, man, we are literally weeks away from WrestleMania and we're watching SmackDown and we literally got Jelly Roll fighting Kid Wilson. Like, this is how bad it is. This is pretty bad, bro. I don't care if these dudes were slightly entertaining or not, but that is kind of bad, bro. Like, for real, Jelly Roll versus Kid Wilson. Oh my gosh. This is probably the worst part of the night. Sami Zayn defeats Carmello Hayes to recapture the United States Championship. Honestly, this was the worst part of the night to me. This is just so messed up in so many levels. Because here we go again where Sami Zayn can sit around, do nothing, and then come out of nowhere and win the title. Just like how he did when he won it the first time from Solo. He just came out of nowhere. Because Solo and them MFTs was being booked a little dominant for a little point in time. A little bit. And then all of a sudden, Sami Zayn comes in by himself and just wrecks all of them. Constantly gets the upper hand on all of them. Kept winning repeatedly and then beat him for the title on the first try. Like, what? This is ridiculous. We haven't seen Sami Zayn wrestle a match since when he was like in Saudi Arabia, right? And that was like 2 months ago. That was like 3 months ago since we seen this man work a match and then he comes back and wins it. This is dumb. I mean, didn't Eli do the same thing? Eli was gone for like 7, 8, 9 months because of an injury and just came back. First match, won it. This is just don't make no sense, man. No, nobody wants, and then to take Carmelo Anthony out of the WrestleMania picture is just completely disrespectful to him. In my honest opinion, that is complete disrespect because you're having him lose to Drew McIntyre too. But yeah, because you're having him lose the title literally weeks before WrestleMania, and you didn't announce no matches or nothing with him for WrestleMania. You have him lose the title, and then right afterwards, now Sami Zayn gets a WrestleMania match with Trick Williams. What the fuck? If that ain't a slap in the face of Carmelo Hayes, I don't know what is. Take the title away from you and then build a story. And remember how people were saying like, oh, Carmelo, he doesn't get stories. Yeah, he wasn't getting any stories. Now, why Sammy get a story? Why is Sammy getting a story but Carmelo didn't have a story? Like literally, Sammy had a story with Trick before the belt. Now he's finna continue his story with the belt and had the belt going into WrestleMania. And honestly, I don't even think Trick is gonna win. I don't know. He lost to Saudi Arabia too. I don't think Sammy gonna have two crazy losses like that. I don't, Trick ain't been doing nothing. They might do something to protect Trick, but Trick ain't been doing nothing. What he been doing? What he been winning? What he been doing? And why he ain't get a United States opportunity? But what the fuck? Worst part of the show. Very bad booking decision. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis declared that Jacob Fatu will battle Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match at WrestleMania. I mean, these two fighting, honestly, I don't think is that bad. But the problem with this is they're fighting for nothing. Like, why did you take the belt from Drew? Why has Jacob never been around the title any titles since he lost it? You never even try to get Jacob over. What matches Jacob won? What has he done? This shit is stupid. Now you're in WrestleMania against Drew McIntyre. Here, go fight guys for no reason. This is dumb. Women's United States Champion Julia defeats Tiffany Stratton. And she only won because of the distraction. Julia did not beat Tiffany clean. This is just probably to set up Julia's loss at WrestleMania. And watch when Tiffany beat Julia, watch she win clean. Because Julia did not win clean. She won because of a distraction. But watch how WrestleMania Tiffany hit the prettiest moonsault and beat your ass clean as hell. Because that's how this shitty ass booking go. Julia gets a win, but it's not a real strong, good looking win as usual. Randy Orton defeats Matt Cardona. This match was trash. Randy whooped his ass the whole damn match. Cardona didn't do nothing. Why are we jobbing out Cardona? What was the point of bringing him back? We got plenty of jobbers in backstage. We got plenty of jobbers backstage. Well, what did we bring Cardona for? Just so he can get jobbed out? This is horrible. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do with Randy but job out a jobber. Oh my gosh, I hit you with a microphone. And then after he gets jobbed out really quick, this is a horrible main event. Then all of a sudden, boy, they put more time in Cody Rhodes walking to the entrance than the actual match. Like Cody Rhodes just gets off the bus and then he's walking. And man, this was one of the longest walks I ever seen. Like dude was just walking slow as hell. They tried their best to build this up. Because it's been 2 weeks since Randy did to Cody. So they trying to build it up with the walk. He see Jelly Roll backstage, all of this stuff. He gets to the ring. They try to hold him back. And it was pretty much the same old kind of, brawl segments that they do. They held him back, break loose, hold him back, break loose. I mean, it was funny because everything Cody do is kind of funny to me, but he didn't really put the beat down on Randy like Randy did. Like I would have liked it a little bit better, like if Cody would have like really like kind of like beat him down, because Randy did mess him up. But we'll see what happens after that, because it should have kind of been a worse beat down though. Man, this show was bad. Man, I'm only giving this a 2 out of 10. This was bad, bro. This was not a good episode of SmackDown. All I gotta say is Jelly Roll Kid Wilson, and that's all y'all need to know. Like 2 out of 10, man. Let's see if Raw was any better. I already watched Raw, but let's see what I grade Raw, because I think I might give Raw slightly. Yeah, I think I might do a little bit more Raw point wise already. But I'll see y'all later, man.